for people listening right now, there's a whole variable of people. Some of them are looking for their first deals, some of them are doing pretty good, and some of them looking to scale into a franchise like you have. So let's go through a couple different steps because you have a lot of experience working with so many investors on different levels. So for the people listening right now, maybe it's one of my fighter buddies who's trying not to get hit in the head his whole life. Maybe it's somebody that's in his corporate job and he's just looking to say, hey, I'd really like to get some real estate underneath me. What
Mhm.
would your advice be, or some tactical advice for somebody to take down maybe deals 1 to 5, 0 to 5, 0 to 1, 0 to 2, starting
Yeah.
out? What would they do?
In your business, you're going from 0 to 1 because you're just starting it type of thing. And this is probably you doing your first 1 to 10 deals, right? Something like that. If you're looking at real estate as your option. The reality is that there's a tremendous amount of really viable strategies that you can do with none of your own money, right? Right up front for real estate. Like that can be fantastic. The one that I always gravitate towards because it's the one that, we've got Keyglee built around and where we found all of our success. Like this is the other thing that's wild about real estate. You can make money like day one in real estate. That's not a normal thing for most companies, right? Like people are always like, hey, how much money did you raise for Keyglee? I was like, we just bootstrapped it because we made money the month we started. You know what I mean? And so my strategy that I like the most for just kicking it off is wholesaling, right? It's not a crazy hard strategy, frankly. The biggest thing is like you got to take some shots. You got to put some things under contract. If you never put anything under contract, you're not going to sell anything. Right. Like a lot of people are like spend so much time trying to find the right deal and they don't think about the fact that they have 10 days to sell it. You know what I mean? It's like, so you're going to spend 6 months to give yourself 10 days to sell something, or are you just going to like, hey, this one looks close enough, looks close enough, looks close enough, close enough, close enough, close enough. Right. And then each one of those you have an opportunity to sell. Because the reality is like when you're starting, you're nervous. And so you want too much of a deal, like more of a deal than you actually need to sell it. And really you just need to put some stuff under contract and give it a shot. Right. And so I would say wholesaling, like if you're just looking to get started, if you do it correctly, it's risk-free, essentially, right? If you're in a market where you're like, hey, I have to be licensed in order to wholesale, or there's a bunch of disclosures, right? Okay, one, you could get licensed. It's not that hard, right? Frankly, it's not that big of a hurdle. It's like 40 hours to 90 hours of school and 2 tests. So like, it's not the end of the world. But if you're still like, nah, dude, I can't do wholesale, then we do a lot of like creative finance stuff, right? Where we're just direct to seller, or we, reach out to an agent, call a few agents off Zillow and say, hey, dude, like, I'm looking for some property that's beat up and priced accordingly. Do you have anything like that coming up? Like, it doesn't have to be, they don't have to be hard conversations. Like, I remember Jamil, dude. So Jamil is, king of acquisition, basically. And because that's kind of how we started Keyglee. Like, Hunter and I were good at disposition. He was good at acquisition. And I remember like it would be Jamil would sit down at a coffee shop for like 4 hours or something and get 3 deals. And his strategy, bro, was just calling through Zillow. Okay. He would call agents on Zillow and just be like, hey, you got anything beat up and priced accordingly? I'm looking to pick up another flip. That was it. Or I'm looking to pick up a rental. Like he could get 2, 3, 4 deals in an afternoon. And those conversations aren't crazy. I mean, Jamil's good conversationally over the phone, but it wasn't bananas. It wasn't rocket science. He was like, yeah, send me what you got. I'll take a look at it. You know, he didn't like, that was it. Or do you know anyone else that has one? Just like you would regularly have a conversation and kind of tool around in that conversation to find a deal. That's all it was. So I don't know. It doesn't have to be rocket science. If you're just getting started, like creative finance can be phenomenal and you can really start to build a portfolio and cash flow. If you're looking for like lump sum dollars where you can just get a couple of deals quick, then I think wholesale is awesome. So